Jenny's Magic Sketchbook 22, The Snow Globe Girl. Story by S. Nova. Illustrations by ChatGPT. 1. The Antique Shop. Snow drifted softly the afternoon. Jenny stepped into the little antique shop. Dust twirled in the light. Old clocks ticked in uneven rhythms. On the highest shelf, something glittered, a round snow globe music box with a tiny wooden house, falling snow, and a girl in a red hood standing perfectly still. 2. A Girl Who Moves. Jenny bought the music box and carried it home. But something kept unsettling her. Each time Jenny turned her head, the girl inside the globe turned hers too. Slowly, almost thoughtfully, as if she were watching. 3. The Girl Steps Out. That night, Jenny sketched the snow globe in her magic sketchbook. The page began to glow, slowly at first, then all at once. The Red Hood girl slipped out of the drawing, a tiny speech bubble clutched in her hand. "Come play with me," she whispered. "It's empty in there, too empty." 4. Pulled into the globe. Before Jenny could answer, snowflakes lifted from the floor, swirling into a small storm. The girl grabbed her hand, and Jenny was swept straight into the world inside the music box. 5. The Empty House. Snow fell soundlessly. A small wooden house stood alone in the white hush. Jenny knocked, but no one answered. Then, a shadow darted past her. The Red Hood girl snatched Jenny's sketchbook and ran inside. "It's mine now, and I'm not giving it back." 6. Hidden in the mailbox. Jenny rushed in after her. The house was cold, silent, abandoned. She searched everywhere. Under the creaking bed, inside dusty drawers, behind the thin wooden door, but the sketchbook was nowhere. Stepping outside, Jenny noticed a tiny wooden mailbox beside the door. Her heart gave a hard, echoing thud. She opened it with trembling fingers, and felt the corner of her sketchbook hidden deep inside. 7. The Girl Falls Asleep. When Jenny stepped back inside, the girl was curled up on the worn-out sofa, fast asleep, her breath uneven from so much crying. Jenny stood still, barely breathing. Fear, shock, and a feeling she couldn't name tangled inside her chest. What she did was wrong, she thought. No question about it. But as she looked at the small, exhausted figure, another thought settled quietly. If someone lived in a place like this, all alone for so long, maybe anyone would start to change. She didn't know what to call the feeling. She only knew she had to move, quietly, carefully. She stepped toward the door as silently as she could. 8. Drawing the escape door. Outside, snow drifted without a sound. Jenny opened her sketchbook, her fingers stiff from cold and nerves. With slow, careful strokes, she drew a door, one that led straight back to her warm, real home. The page glowed softly. Snow rose around her feet, lifting her off the ground, and then the world turned inside out. 9. Back in her room. Jenny opened her eyes. She was sitting at her own desk, warm air brushing her cheeks. The snow globe rested quietly beside her, still and silent. Inside, the Red Hood girl stood motionless, her head lowered. 10. A New Life for the Girl. Jenny watched her for a long moment. The girl looked small now, and unbearably alone. Not frightening, not angry. "She scared me," Jenny admitted to herself. But being trapped in that place, how terrifying must that have been? It wasn't an excuse, just a quiet thought that rose and settled. Jenny opened her sketchbook and drew a different world for her. A bright sky, rolling green fields, a warm cottage, and two parents running toward their daughter with open arms. 11. The music box disappears. Inside the globe, the girl slowly lifted her head. When she saw the picture, something softened in her eyes. A small smile, fragile but real, touched her lips. Light wrapped around her like warm sunlight on snow. She drifted gently into the drawing. The music box glowed once, softly, almost shyly, and melted away like a snowflake on warm hands. 12. A quiet moment of snow. Jenny held her sketchbook to her chest and let out a long, steady breath. Outside her window, snow was falling again, but it felt different now. Softer, safer, a quiet reminder. How good it felt to be home. Jenny reached over and turned off her lamp. "Thank goodness," she whispered, "for finding my way back."